need to be about lifting everybody. And if you have any doubt about the differences in the candidates in terms of whether they see you or not, let me give you just a couple of examples. One candidate is talking about a proven strategy for lifting young people and helping them excel. Universal early education. One candidate, our candidate. What's the other candidate talking about? Tax breaks for big companies that haven't asked for them and don't need them. One candidate is talking about universal earned sick time, so that you can take the time to look after a sick child or an elderly parent. Who else has dealt with that? I have. Some of you aren't old enough to deal with that yet. I have. Without the risk of losing your job. The other candidate says, nah, not so interested in that. We have a candidate who sees the potential of small businesses in regions of our Commonwealth needing different kinds of tools, specific kinds of tools tailored for the needs in that region in order to spread prosperity and grow the economy out to everybody, not just up to the well-connected. That's the kind of leadership we need. That's the kind of leadership we have in Martha Coakley. Now it's up to you. It's up to you. It's up to you whether that's important enough to you.
In my experience working with kids who needed help and domestic violence victims who needed help, and more recently, working with people who were about to be foreclosed upon because big banks took their money and then lost their paperwork for 18 months, 20 months. They never lose your paperwork, by the way, when you owe them money. I found that out, right? And so, standing up to the Defensive Marriage Act, challenging that so that people could be who they are and love who they want to love and be families. That's what my fights have been about.
Oh, I feel good. You know, I'm taking nothing for granted. More than the point, Martha's taking nothing for granted, and that's the way it ought to be. You know, I remember there was a poll 4 years ago this time, about 10 days out from the campaign, that had me down 7 or 8 points, and it turned out all right. And the point is to remember it's not about the polls or the pundits, it's about the people.
My dad gave me a plaque when I graduated from law school saying, sometimes the best man for the job is a woman.